Okay, everybody, let's start. Let's stand. Let's shake everything out and warm up our bodies. Okay. We're going to breathe naturally, focus on breathing and focus on stretching, toning, relaxing at the end. Okay, hopefully. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take some deep cleansing breaths. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower down. Always check the posture. Up again, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower down. Keep the feet flat on the floor. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch from side to side at your own pace. Reaching and breathing. Feel the stretch up the sides of your body as you reach. Continue to breathe, shake out. We're going to start from the bottom and go up this time. So move your hips from side to side, bending the other knee. Shake each foot out like you're shaking water off. Just warming our bodies up, warming our muscles up and lubricating our joints. We're going to start with a little bit of balance. So focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move, hands on the waist or the hips. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. We'll do the right side first. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring the right knee up in front. Rotate it out to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Rotate it back to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees, knees over the feet, abs in tight. Up, inhaling, left side now. Exhale, left knee up in the front. Rotate it out to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, right side now. Bring that right leg forward. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point the toe, flex the foot. Point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale, out to the side. Point, flex, leg is straight. Point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale to the back. Tighten that glute. Leg is straight. Point, flex, point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Keep those abs in tight. Up, inhaling, left side now. Exhale, left leg forward. Point, flex, point, flex. Focus on that spot. Lower, inhaling. Exhale to the side. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale to the back. Tighten the glute. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, shake each foot out again. As if you're shaking water off. Shake your arms off too. Let's have our feet out about twice the width of our shoulders. Hands on the waist or the hips and push the hips forward. Push the hips back. Keep the abs in tight. Push the hips forward again. Roll to the left. I have my left knee bent. My right leg is straight. Roll back, straightening both legs. And now roll to the right, bending the right knee, left leg straight. Roll forward. Both my legs are pretty straight, not perfect, but. And now go in the opposite direction, right, back, left, and forward. Back again. Center, inhaling. Exhale, toes out, heels are in, so that when you bend your knees in each direction, that the knee goes directly over the foot. You can keep your hands on your waist or your hips, but I'm going to bring my arms to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch to the right. Up inhaling. Exhale, stretch to the left. Up inhaling. Exhale, right. You can hold it here or reach down toward the floor. You don't have to. Abs in. Up inhaling. Exhale, left. Reaching if you did on the other side. Up inhaling. Exhale, right again. You can repeat what we did or cross over, reaching up in the back. Up inhaling. Exhale, left. Do whatever you did on the other side of your body. Don't forget to breathe. Up inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Walk the feet in just a bit, or I need to. So when I bend both knees, my knees are directly over the feet. Lower the arms to the T position, palms down again. Palms up and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. Shake everything out again. Should be pretty warmed up already. But let's take a deep cleansing breath again. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower just to the T position, palms down. Keeping the legs and hips stationary, take a deep breath in. Exhale and rotate just the upper body to the left. Front, inhale. Exhale, just the upper body to the right. Front, inhaling. Legs and hips stationary. Exhale again, left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, lower the left arm down, bring the right arm straight up. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stay in the same plane as you stretch to the side. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the right shoulder back as you reach up, look up, align the left shoulder, and feel the stretch at the right side of your body. Don't forget to breathe. Up inhaling. Exhale, change sides. Check the posture. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch to this side now. Stay in the same plane. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the left shoulder back as you reach up, look up. Align the right shoulder and feel the stretch up the left side of your body. Breathing. Up inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, bend the knees, knees over the feet in this fierce pose, chair pose, Utkatasana pose. Let me turn to the side. Make sure the knees are directly over the feet. Look up at the hands if you can. Keep the abs in tight and breathe. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, reach up, lengthening the body, or arch back, reach back, jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck, breathing. Up inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Perfect time for a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach, and again, lower. Now bring the shoulders up by the ears. Keep the shoulders back. Bring them up by the ears so you have no neck. Arms are just relaxed. If you want a little more, you can always come up on your toes or bend the knees just to move your body a little bit more. And then release and reach down. Keep the shoulders back, but long arms, long neck. Reach toward the floor with those fingertips and try to touch the ceiling with your head. Release. Bring the arms forward. Reaching forward in the parallel position, arms parallel to the floor and to each other. Pulling the shoulder blades apart, but keeping the abs in nice and tight. Then release. Bring the arms back behind. Clasp the fingers together. Straighten the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Breathing, opening the chest. And if you want a little more, bend the knees directly over the feet. In this, again, a chair or fierce or Utkatasana variation. Breathing. You can have the arms up high or keep the arms lower by the torso. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, either squeeze and open the chest or arch back. Open the chest even more, jaw closed for a better stretch on that neck. Breathing. And release. Nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back with the elbows bent. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. Then straighten the arms for full range of motion. Breathe. Shake out again, moving your hips from side to side. Should be pretty well warmed up now. Now let's work on our head and neck. So, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Just relax the fingers. Lower the chin to the chest and press it into the chest. Always feel a stretch up the opposite side of the neck when you do. Release the hold. Center front, inhaling. Exhale, either repeat that or if you can, jaw closed, go all the way back. If you have any neck issues, just stay in the front. Center front, inhale. Exhale, press the chin into the chest again. Release. Heavy head, roll over to the left shoulder. Keep the shoulders back and down. Left ear directly over the left shoulder. Feel a stretch up the right side of the neck. Again, if you have neck issues, just stay in the front. If not, heavy head, center back, jaw closed. Heavy head, right shoulder. Shoulders back and down. Check that posture. Heavy head, center front. Press that chin into the chest. Release. Opposite direction. Heavy head, right shoulder. Center back if you can. Heavy head. Heavy head, left shoulder. Heavy head, center front, press that chin into the chest. Release, center front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the right shoulder. Keep the shoulders back and down. Inhale, look up to the right. Exhale, look down to the right. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Keep those shoulders back and down. Inhale, look up to the left. Exhale, look down to the left. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, now just at your own pace and on your own, just turn from side to side. And you may roll your head and neck. But whatever you do in one direction, try to do the same in the other. And then come back to center. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Roll the shoulders back. Great big circles. Loosening up that torso as you roll. Our body should be nicely warmed up now. And straighten the arms for full range of motion. Such a good stress reliever, just to roll the shoulders. Don't forget to breathe throughout. And again, shake out, moving your hips from side to side. And let's do a sun salutation. So stand at the front of your mat. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretching forward, bending at the hips. First, just let the upper body relax down. Let gravity just pull you down. Legs are straight, but you don't have to lock the knees. Breathing. Now, Ardha Uttanasana, about said it wrong. Fingertips on the floor beside the feet, or you can modify with the fingertips on the front of your legs, but you want your back as long and flat as possible. Head and neck, an extension of the spine. Push out to the glutes as best you can. Breathing. You may hold it here or Uttanasana, palms flat on the floor beside the feet, or you can use blocks if you want to. Breathing. Bend the knees enough to slide the left foot back to that right lunge. You can have your palms on the floor, your knuckles on the floor, your fingertips, whatever works for you, as long as you can keep that back as long and flat as possible. Right knee directly over the right foot, and you can modify with that back knee on the floor if you choose. So listen to your body and breathe. Head and neck, an extension of that spine. Again, keep those abs in nice and tight. And now straighten that front leg. If you're not modifying on your knee in the back, push that back heel down toward the floor. If you want, you can turn it to the side so it's perpendicular to the other foot, but you don't have to. Breathe, lengthen that spine over that straight right leg as best you can. Abs are in and you're breathing. And now bend the right knee enough to slide it back to join the left, hip width apart, hips in the air, up on those toes or the balls of your feet. Push the heels down, head between the arms. Lengthen the torso and arms. Rotate the shoulders down so that the triceps are somewhat facing downward as best you can. Lengthen, breathe in this downward facing dog. Again, you can always modify on your knees if you choose.
So listen to your body and breathe. Lower the hips enough to slide the left foot up where it originally was, or at least close to it. And let's do the lunge on this side, the left lunge now. You can be on your palms, on your knuckles, on your fingertips. You can modify with that back knee down if you choose. But keep that left knee over the left foot as best you can, and the back as long and flat as possible. Head and neck, an extension of that spine, and breathe. Now straighten that left leg, pushing that right heel down. If you're not modifying, I'm bringing my foot perpendicular to the other. You don't have to. Lengthen the spine and breathe. Stretch over that leg, keeping those abs in nice and tight. Now bend the left knee enough to slide it back, again to join the right. Hip width apart, hips in the air, up on those toes, push the heels down, lengthen again, and come into that downward facing dog. And if you're not modifying on your knees, you can walk the dog, keeping those abs in tight. Bend one knee as you push the other heel closer to the floor, and switch up at your own pace, walking your dog, feeling the stretch up the back of your legs as you walk. Don't forget to breathe. And push the heels down. Lengthen. Breathe. And now lower the hips to a plank or a high hover position, high on those shoulders. Try to make sure the rear end's not sagging. You're sticking up as best you can. Head and neck, an extension of the spine, breathing. Let's open to the right to a side plank. You can modify with that left or lower knee on the floor if you want. You can keep the heel of one foot up against the toes of the other, or you can stack your feet on top of each other. Whatever you choose, you have options. Focus on your posture and your breathing. If you want, you can lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check your posture, make sure you're stable. And then open to the other side. And whatever you did on the other side of your body, try to do on this side as well. Focus on your posture and your breathing. You want lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check the posture. Bend the knees. Knees on the floor, tops of the feet on the floor. Lower the forearms down to the floor. Rear end up. Head relaxed on the floor, abs in tight in this puppy pose. Breathing. And now slide down if you want. You can stay in the puppy pose if you want. But go ahead and slide down to the moon position, resting the rear end on the heels or as close as you can. Arms still outstretched, head and neck relaxed. Abs in tight, breathing. And then if you're not already in the moon position, slide back to the moon position and bring your arms to your sides, palms up, shoulders and arms just relax down in this child's pose. But keep the abs in tight and the head and neck relaxed. Breathing. If you have knee issues and this is uncomfortable, you can stay in the puppy pose. But then if you can, slowly round up one vertebra at a time. Head, neck, and arms relax.
And as the head comes up and the shoulders come back, bring the arms up, inhaling. And then exhale, reaching up from side to side at your own pace. And if your knees or hips don't allow you to do this, then just remain stationary and reach up like this. You can be on your knees or even sitting on your rear end to do it. So listen to your body and breathe. Use your quads if you can, but everyone is different. Feel the stretch of the sides of your body as you reach. And then as you stop, clasp your fingers together. I'm on my knees. You'll either be seated or on your knees. Straighten the arms, squeezing the shoulder blades together, arching the back. And you may stay upright doing this, or if you can, arch back, jaw closed for a better stretch of the neck, pushing forward with the hips. Breathing. And then release. And come back into either the puppy pose or the moon position. Abs in, head and neck relaxed, breathing. Pick the heads up, slide forward, elbows on the floor. Clasp your fingers together and come into the low hover. Elbows directly under those shoulders, high on those shoulders. You're on your toes, and the elbows are the forearms. I'm clasping my fingers together. You can do the Sphinx with your hands if you want, but I like to clasp mine together. We'll do the Sphinx later, or at least I will. Breathe. Now we're going to do a side plank in this low plank, so open to the right. You can modify with lowering the hips to the floor, that left hip to the floor, but open up to the right, reaching up, breathing. You can stack your feet again if you choose. You don't have to. Breathing. If you want, lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank, low plank, and open to the other side. And whatever you did on the other side of your body, try to do on this side as well. Focus on your posture and your breathing. If you want, lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check your posture. If you can, come back up on your palms just to use your upper body strength a bit. Then lower your legs to the floor into a full cobra, tops of the feet. You can do an upward dog if you want, with just the tops of the feet and the palms on the floor, or lower the knees down to the floor as well. Breathing. Then lower the knees if you haven't already and come down to a half cobra, bending the elbows. And then come to an elbow cobra. High on those shoulders. You can stay in the elbow cobra or you can come into that space. High on the shoulders, look up, breathe, jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Now you may hold it here breathing or palms on the floor beside the rib cage, elbows close to the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and come all the way up again to a full cobra or an upward dog. Full cobra, the knees are on the floor. Upward dog, weights on the palms of the hands and the tops of the feet. And if you want, you can raise the left leg up behind you. Lower it, inhale. Exhale and raise the right. Lower it, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees and plant the toes in the floor behind you. Picking the hips up into the air. Feet hip width apart. Head between the arms. Up on those toes or the balls of your feet. Push the heels down, lengthen again. Come into that downward facing dog. Abs are in tight. And if you're not modifying on your knees, you can push that right heel down and bring the left leg up as an extension of the torso and arms, hips squared off. You can actually bring the leg up if you are on your knee. On your knees, that would work also. It's just a little different. And then if you want, bend that knee and open the hip. Straighten it back up and lower, inhaling. Exhale, push that left heel down and bring the right leg up. In the same manner, hips squared off, breathing. And then if you want, bend the knee and open the hip if you did it on the other side so your body is balanced. Straighten it back up, squaring the hip off and bring it back down, inhaling. Exhale, push down with both heels. Now lower the hips enough to slide the left foot and the right foot back up into Ardha Uttanasana. Fingertips on the floor or modifying on the front of your legs. Head and neck, an extension of the spine. Push out through the glutes and breathe. Abs in tight. Then push down with the palms, if you can, into Uttanasana. Bending the knees only if you need to. Keep those abs in tight, breathing. Now release the hold, just let the upper body relax down. And you may round up one vertebra at a time, head, neck, and arms relaxed, or arms at your ears or your sides, and you can also modify by bending the knees as you come up if you need to. But listen to your body and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, bend those knees again into that fierce pose, chair pose, Utkatasana, looking up at the fingers, breathing. Knees over the feet. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, either reach upward or arch back, reaching back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Don't forget to breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture and take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. Breathing. And then straighten the arms for full range of motion. And move your hips from side to side as you shake out your arms. Now shake each foot out again, as if you're shaking water off. And hopefully you're tremendously warmed up now. Let's get down to the floor. I'm going to get down without using my hands for support, but you do what you need to do. And come to the seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes. Flex the feet.
Could you try again?
Well, that's my Apple Watch talking to me. Relax the feet. Release the whole. I'm going to turn to the side because I want us to do a forward bend. And I want us to really try to work on using our muscles and doing the best forward fold that we possibly can. First, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and if you can, lean back. If not, just stretch upward. Breathing. Then up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch forward, bending at the hips. I want you to flex your feet here. I want you to kind of open your glutes a little bit, your cheeks, whatever you'd like to call them, so that your muscles, and tighten those muscles so you're really stretching forward. And try to keep the legs kind of pointed, not really pointed in, but at least straight, but you don't want them folded out. You don't want those legs pointing outward. So the hands can be under the thighs, the calves, the ankles, or the heels, or you can bring your hands on your toes and pull those toes back. But I want you to think about your shoulders now. Try not to let the shoulders sag down. Keep those shoulders engaged. Breathing, head and neck, an extension of the spine. Really focusing on how your body feels here. Don't forget to breathe. And now release and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top with the arms. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lean back if you can, if not just stretch upward. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Just relax the hands on the thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, I'm going to face the front now, and I want you to bend your right leg, and you have options here. You can put the sole of your right foot up against the inner left thigh, or if you want more of a stretch, bend that knee even more and put your heel up against your groin and your toes kind of underneath that left leg. Your left leg is straight in front of you. The right knee is really bent tightly. And you might not be able to do that. That's where you just have your sole on the inner thigh. You have to listen to your body. Torso's tall, abs are in tight. Bring the arms up, inhaling, facing the front. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch over. And your hands can be under the thigh, calf, ankle, heel, or if you can, wrap your arms, your hands, around the sole of your foot, bringing your torso forward even more. Your foot is flexed in this posture, like this. If your hands are under your thigh or your calf or your ankle, you don't need to flex your foot, but you may if you'd like. Keep those abs in and breathe. That left leg is nice and straight. Then release and slowly come up, inhaling Exhale and lower the arms down. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, both legs forward. And let's do the other side. Seated stick posture, legs straight back, straight arms straight, point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, bend the left knee. Then again, you can have the sole of that left foot up against that inner right thigh if you'd like, or bend it more, have the heel in by your groin and the toes kind of wrapped around the sole of your foot's kind of wrapped around your groin area. Left knee's really bent, right leg's nice and straight, torso's tall and as perpendicular to the floor as possible. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch forward, bending at the hips. Hands under the thigh, calf, ankle, heel, or if you can, wrap those hands around the sole of your foot. Leg is straight, abs are in tight, your back is as long and flat or straight as possible. And you're breathing. And now release and slowly come up, inhaling. Exhale and lower the arms down. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, release and straighten both legs again. Seated stick posture, legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. Point the toes and flex feet. Relax the feet. Release the hold and relax the hands. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend both knees. Bring the soles of your feet together now in front of you. You can hold your ankles with your hands or you can hold your toes. The heels don't have to be all the way in towards your torso. You need to have them as comfortable as possible. Your torso's tall. Lower those knees down as best you can toward the floor. Using your muscles, keeping those abs in tight, breathing. And now release and rock and roll from side to side, massaging the glutes and the upper thighs against the floor or your mat, promoting circulation, hopefully preventing pain and helping keep your legs and glutes nice and healthy. Looking and feeling. Come back to the center. Try to lower those knees again as best you can. Now, if you want, you can release the hold. Place your hands behind you, about shoulder width apart. I like my fingers pointed outward. Some like theirs pointed in. Do what feels best for you. But lengthen the spine. I'm arching just a bit, opening my chest and lowering my knees even closer to the floor. Keeping my abs in tight, but really lengthening my spine. Breathing, nice open chest. And now release. Come back to the front. Your knees might be able to stay down there a little bit more. Release. Hug those knees into the chest now and try to balance on your rear end. If you need to put a toe or two down for balance, do so. But if you can balance on your own, go ahead and do it. Now we're going to do a little balance here and toning and stretching. So come to the resting position with the hands on the back of the thighs, right by your knees, under the knees, and your calves are parallel to the floor and to each other. This is the resting position. You may hold it here or straighten your legs. I'm going to turn a little bit at an angle so you can kind of see what I'm doing. You may hold it here breathing, or you may hold the calves or the ankles and hold it here breathing. Your back is long and flat, but it will be at an angle for balance. You may hold it here or open the legs. You may hold it here breathing or release the hands. Point the toes, flex the feet, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point and flex. Relax the feet, bring the legs in, inhaling. Exhale, resting position again. Hold it here breathing, or again, straighten the legs. And you may hold it here breathing, or this time release and come into that full boat posture with the arms parallel to the floor and to each other. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point and flex. Relax the feet, resting position, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees, hug them into your chest, feet on the floor this time. Torso nice and tall, abs in tight. Breathing. Then release the hold, seated stick posture, legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes, flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Release the hold, relax the arms. Now we're going to roll down to our back. So take a deep breath in. Exhale and round down, one vertebra at a time. And as the head begins to reach the floor, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring those legs up. Remember, if you have any kind of back issues, bend the knees and then straighten the legs up as perpendicular to the floor as possible with that lower back against the floor and the abs in tight. If you don't have any back issues, you can slowly bring those legs up if you haven't already done so. Perpendicular to the floor, again, point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet. If you have difficulty keeping the legs up here, you can use your hands on the back of the thighs. You can wrap a towel or a strap around the back and hold it with your hands until you're strong enough to do it on your own. But circle those feet round and round, lubricating those ankles. I don't think you can do this too much. Change direction and try to go the same number of circles in both directions as best you can. You might not have counted, but just do the best you can. Point the toes, flex the feet, relax the feet. You have some options here now. You can open those legs. First, we're going to open the legs and put the hands on the inner thighs, putting pressure downward. Keeping that lower back against the floor and the abs in tight. Now, here's where the options come in. I'm going to slide my hands down and keep my legs straight. But if you want, you can bend the knees and either hold the ankles with your hands or wrap your index fingers around the big toes into the happy baby pose. So either the happy baby pose with the knees out to the side or legs straight, putting pressure on those open legs. Hands either on the thighs, the calves, or the ankles. Breathing. No matter what, your lower back is against the floor and your abs are in tight and your shoulders are on the floor as best you can. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Bring those legs in, and if you weren't already in that happy baby pose, get in it now. And then everybody's in the happy baby pose with the knees bent, holding the ankles or the toes. Rock and roll from side to side. Massaging that back against the floor. Breathing. And then come back to the center. Straighten those legs up, perpendicular to the floor.
Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet and slowly lower those straight legs down toward the floor, slowly and in control. Remember, if you have back issues, to bend the knees and slide the feet on the floor until the legs are straight. But if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale and slowly bring the right leg up perpendicular to the floor. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Point the toe, flex the foot, pushing out through the heel. Relax the foot, circle the ankle round and round again. And change direction with the circles. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot, bend the knee, and hug it into your chest with your arms. Half wind releasing position, breathing, abs in tight. If you have knee issues and this is uncomfortable, you can release the knee and put your hands on the back of the thigh so you're not putting pressure on that bent knee. And if you have back issues and that bothers your back at all, you can bend the opposite knee, that left foot or knee, and have that foot on the floor. So listen to your body. Lots of options. Take care of your body. Try to keep the shoulders on the floor as best you can. Don't forget to breathe. Release the hold now and straighten that leg up perpendicular to the floor. Hands on the back of the thigh. If you have difficulty keeping the legs straight and you use a towel or a strap to wrap around the foot and hold it with your hands, then just hold that. But if you can keep the legs straight on your own, you can walk your hands up to the calf or the ankle. Remember to modify with the other leg if you need to. Listen to your body. Now take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and bring the torso up toward that straight right leg. Your abs are in tight. That leg is nice and straight. Point the toe, feel the muscles, keep those abs in tight, and flex the foot, pushing out through the heel, keeping those abs in tight, but remember to breathe. Now lower the torso, inhaling. Exhale, relax the foot, walk your hands back down, bend that knee, and hug it into your chest with your arms. Half wind releasing position, breathing on this side of your body again. Modify if you need to. Make sure the knee is going toward your shoulder. You want to kind of make a line between your hip and your shoulder so your knee is not sticking out to the right or the left. Release the hold down and hold your ankle or your foot with your both hands and open that knee up and lower that knee down toward the floor on the right side of your body. You're opening your hip and get that knee as close to the floor as you can, holding that foot with both hands. Using your muscles to hold it there. Breathing. You can modify by holding your foot with your left hand and putting a little pressure on that right thigh, but listen to your body. You shouldn't feel any pain. Now release, taking a deep breath in. Exhale and bring that knee back up. Half wind releasing position, breathe. Abs in tight, back is against the floor, particularly that lower back. And if you want a little more here, you can bring the head up toward the knee in the embryo position. Just keep the abs in tight. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale, release the hold, arms at your sides near your hips, palms down. Straighten that leg up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot. Now remember, you can modify if you need to with that other leg. But slowly lower that straight right leg down toward the floor. Slowly and in control. You're going to end up holding it about 6 inches off the floor, breathing. If you don't know what 6 inches is, when you think you're there, pick your head up and check. Point the toe, flex the foot, pushing out through the heel. Relax the foot and lower to the floor, inhaling. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring that left leg up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot, circle that foot round and round, just like before on the other side, and change direction. I don't think you can circle too much for your lubrication of joints. Then point, flex. Relax the foot, bend the knee, hug it into your chest with your arms. Half wind releasing position on this side of your body. Legs are relaxed, arms tightly hugging in. Modify if you need to. Listen to what your body says. Lower back is against the floor, and again, those abs are in nice and tight. Don't forget to breathe. Release the hold, straightening the leg up perpendicular to the floor. Hands on the back of the thigh if you're not using a towel or a strap to help keep that leg straight. And if you can keep the leg straight, you can walk your hands up to the calf or to the ankle. Just keep those shoulders on the floor as best you can, and that left leg nice and straight. Take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and raise that torso toward that straight left leg. You can modify with that right knee if you want, or the right leg. We'll keep it nice and straight. Just keep the abs in tight. Don't forget to breathe. Point the left toe. Flex the left foot, pushing out through the heel, keeping those abs in as you're breathing. Then lower the torso, inhaling. Exhale, relax the foot as you walk your hands back down. Bend that knee and hug it into your chest with your arms. Half wind releasing position, breathing again. Abs in nice and tight. Now release the hold and either hold the ankle or the foot with both hands and lower that left knee out on the left side of your body and get it as close to the floor as you can. Again, if you want to modify, you can hold the foot with your right hand and use your left hand to try to lower that thigh down toward the floor a little bit more. So listen to your body and breathe. Release the hold, inhaling. Exhale and bring that knee back up and hug it into your chest with your arms. Half wind releasing position, breathing. Abs in tight, modifying if you need to. And if you want a little more here, you can raise your head up toward that knee in the embryo position. Keep the abs in tight as you do. And lower the head, inhaling. Exhale, release the hold, straighten that leg up perpendicular to the floor, arms at your sides near your hips, palms down, point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot and slowly lower that straight left leg down toward the floor, slowly and in control. Again, you're going to end up holding it about 6 inches off the floor, breathing. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot and lower to the floor, inhaling. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring both legs up. Remember, if you have back issues, bend the knees and then straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, bend the knees and hug them both into your chest with your arms. Full wind releasing position, breathing, abs in tight, rolling from side to side as you do. We're going to do the full pelvic twist to get a pelvic and spinal twist in tonight. So keep those knees, or today, keep those knees high into the chest, but release the hold and place the arms in the T position, palms down. You just want your thighs as close to your chest as possible. Keeping both shoulders on the floor throughout, lower those knees over on the right side of your body. However far you go, just remember, so you can do the same on the other side. The abs will be in tight. Look at the opposite hand if you can. Modification is looking straight up. Then roll the back against the floor with those knees close, or the thighs close to the chest, and lower the same distance on the other side, looking at the opposite hand. Shoulders on the floor, abs in tight, breathing. And now at your own pace, roll from side to side, going part way or all the way on each side, depending on what you choose to do for your body, always massaging the back against the floor as you roll, and always trying to move slowly so you use your muscles and not momentum. Check your posture throughout. And if you want a little more, when you're in the center, straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toes and flex the feet. Keeping the legs straight and the feet flexed, slowly lower those legs down on the right side of your body, as close to the floor and your right hand as possible. Keeping both shoulders on the floor and looking at the opposite hand, just like before, abs in tight. Then in a fluid motion, keeping the legs straight and the feet flexed. Slowly bring the legs up as you roll the back against the floor, and then slowly lower them in the same manner on the left side of your body. And just go from side to side at your own pace. Full pelvic twists, modifications, variations, lots of choices. Don't forget to breathe. Smiling doesn't hurt either. And on the final one, bend the knees if they're not already bent. And come back to the center. Straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet, place the soles of the feet together, bending the knees, and slowly lower the feet to the floor. Let the knees just open wide. Lower the arms to about whatever angle works for you so that the palms are up and the fingers are naturally curled up. The shoulders are resting down into the surface below you. Close your eyes and breathe in this bottle opener posture. And now we'll prepare for Shavasana, or full relaxation. So just slide your heels down, straightening those legs, and let the feet just flop out to the sides. We're kind of running a little late, so we'll just start Shavasana right away. But first we'll take a few deep breaths. Take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. And just slowly exhale out of your mouth. The next time we take a deep breath in, when we exhale, we'll fist and flex and tighten everything we possibly can in our bodies, including our faces and our necks. So take a deep breath in. Exhale and tighten. And release. And just rest down into the surface below you. You may want to roll your heads from side to side to find the most comfortable position for your head and neck. You may want to put something under your knees if you have back issues and it's uncomfortable this way. You may want to cover yourselves with towels or blankets or whatever might work for you to fully relax. Your eyes are closed. Your shoulders are resting down into the surface below you. Let's take a few deep breaths together to slow our heart rates down and slow our bodies down. So take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. And then slowly exhale through slightly parted lips. Take another deep breath in through the nose. And again, exhale through the mouth. Continue to breathe in whatever manner helps you relax. Your eyes are closed. Open your minds. Open your minds and travel to one of your favorite safe places. You're in your safe place. You might be alone or with your favorite person or people. Each time you exhale, consciously relax your muscles and release your joints just a little bit more. Focus first on the hands and the fingers, relaxing the muscles, releasing the joints. As you move up the arms, release the joints in your wrists as you relax the forearms. Release the joints in your elbows. Relax the upper arms, the biceps and triceps. And now relax the shoulders, the deltoid and lateral muscles as you release the joints. The arms and shoulders are relaxed. Lower the focus now to the toes and the feet. Relax the muscles. Release the joints. Allow the heels to sink deeper into the surface below you. Again, wherever you might be in your safe place. As you move up the legs, release the joints in the ankles. Relax the shins. Relax the calves. Release the joints in your knees. Relax the hamstrings up the back of your legs. Relax the quadriceps and thighs. And now relax the hips. Release the joints in your hips as you relax the glutes, allowing those glutes to sink deeper into wherever you might be
in your safe place. The legs and hips are relaxed. The arms and shoulders are relaxed. Let's focus on the torso now, beginning with the lower back. Relax the lower back and spinal area. Relax the obliques of the sides of your torso. Relax the abdominal muscles. Relax the diaphragm and rib cage areas, remembering to breathe. Relax the mid part of your back and spine. Relax the upper back and shoulder blades as you relax the spinal column, as you move up the shoulder blades, all the way through the neck to the base of the skull. Relax the chest area now, relaxing the sternum area and pecs. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. And now relax the neck from the bottom to the top and all the way around. Breathe. Release the jaw. Relax the chin. Relax the lips. Relax the tongue. Relax the cheeks. Relax the nose and ears. Relax the eyes and temples. Relax the brow. Smooth the forehead. And now relax the scalp, beginning at the forehead, at the perfect intensity for you. Imagine a massage moving all the way through the scalp to the base of the skull at the neck. Breathe. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place. Your body is relaxed and functioning perfectly. Now, from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it is time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and bring those legs up, bending the knees. Hug them into your chest with your arms. Raise the head up toward the knees. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position and sit cross-legged, half lotus, full lotus, in whatever manner fits you, nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale, and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. I hope that you all feel better than when we started. And I hope you got what you needed. And please unmute yourselves so I can hear your voices. Thank you for being here.